What's going on, family? Andre Velat here, host of the Freedom Seekers podcast, Forex trader, coach, digital marketer. You know the drill. So we're here live, man. We just want to help you really quick, all right? So what this is about, you've already watched that last video, hopefully. If not, I suggest maybe you go back so it'll break down everything. This is going to be quick, capsulated. I'm going to break something down for you really quick. Just so you know, I've already made a template for you here, okay? Very simple. This template says, just enter your copy and change to your brand colors. Copy, right? Get more X with Y without Z, right? So get more clients with my client accelerator without having to do any of the hard work, blood, sweat, or tears. Done, right? Like we said on that last video, let the client know exactly what you're doing, exactly who you are, exactly what you're doing, exactly who you're serving, right? That's it. Simple. Have your picture. Your picture is going to go right here. If you have a logo, have your logo. Your logo can be moved. Your picture can be moved, guys. But I put the frame, so all you do is go here. After you've uploaded a photo, you would literally drag this photo. Well, drag the photo. Boom. We're waiting for the boom. What the? Let's do this again. Very simple. Bam. You see what I'm saying? Photo's already in there, right? Let's get the logo. Boom. Logo's already in there, right? Now let's undo that. Hold on. Yeah, because I just messed up your template. But you get what I'm saying, right? So literally right here, instructions. I put them on there for you. Just enter your copy and change to your brand colors, then upload your photos. Drag and drop your photos in the frames, which I just explained to you, right? And then you are good to go. Then delete this message or your Facebook will self-destruct, right? I mean, it might not self-destruct, but you get what I'm saying. You got to delete this message because it's going to mess up, right? You don't want that on your – people will be like, what? Oh, somebody was giving him instructions. He didn't know what the hell he was doing, right? So very, very simple, right? You change your colors. Boom, look, change your colors. Click up here. Change the color to what you want, right? You want to pick a new color because you're not set up yet. See it changing live, right? Figure it out. No big deal, all right? No big deal. Now, I'm just going to show you really quick how to do this from scratch, just in case you want to get a little more fancy with it, all right? It'll give you a quick breakdown, but I think I just gave you that in about 2-3 minutes, right? My goal is to be done with this in about 5 minutes. So let's get it going. We're going intense, all right? Very, very, very simple. I don't need the frames like I just showed you because, well, we're not doing that, right? We're not doing that. I'm not making a template for you on this. I'm actually going from scratch, right? So here we go. And just so you know, you always want to have something in your head, right? Like I already have in my head what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it for you from scratch so you can see how it's done, right? So very simple. I want freedom seekers. I want with Andre Velat. Now you see how easy I just go over there, click, it pops up, right? Now, really quick, we're going to go ahead and change fonts, all right? I like Horizon. I like Horizon for that one. I personally like to not have the exact same font because it gets a little monotonous, right? We need to break it up. Then I'm going to go to elements because I want those lines, right? So I'm going to get rid of this. That's where I was putting the frames on there for you. Let's go here. Now, it's actually going to save for you things that you use on a regular basis, right? But if you were looking for the lines, I'll show you really quick. Type in what you're looking for. Lines. Bam. It's actually the first thing that pops up. If I'm looking for shapes, right, I'll do shapes. Boom. Like I could get a rectangle, for example, right? Starts out blue, but I could stretch this thing here. You know what I mean? And I could make this where it was like split. Or I could pop this in the middle, right? Kind of, looks pretty cool, right? This I'm going to make larger so that would actually work, right? But I'm not doing all that right now. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select these three. Select the first one normally, hit shift and click, right? Shift and left click. Boom, I got all three of those, right? I'm going to raise these up to about, I want to say 48. All right. So that did it where I didn't have to do all the work, right? But I'm still selected there. Hold on. When they're bunched up, it's a pain in the neck. But you see what I'm saying, right? So Freedom Seekers with Andre Velat, boom. My colors are yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Slide this up here. And actually, let's slide this down some, but I am going to copy and I'm going to paste, right? I use the shortcuts. If you don't want to use the shortcuts, I'm sure you know, you would right click just like anything else, copy, and then right click and paste, right? Boom, very easy. So now let me see here. I'm going to take these. I go here where I can actually stretch these out just a little bit. And I'm going to undo that because what it did was actually cause me an issue. So let me see. I got to do these individually. So I'm going to stretch this across the whole screen. It's already set the center, right? So not a big deal. I'm going to cross this, right? My normal process would be a little bit different, but not much, right? I would have stretched these individually. I wouldn't have ran into that issue is what I'm trying to say. Because I wouldn't be rushing, right? But right now I'm rushing because I don't want to do a 18-minute video for something that's super simple, right? It just doesn't make any sense. So again, I just selected them all. I want to stretch my words just a little bit more, which to me gives a little more dramatic effect. Just is what it is. Now they're stretched the way I like them. I'm not going to stretch these at all. And I want to change the colors of these. So I'm going to do this while I'm there because I already know that's what I'm going to do, right? Actually, this one stays white. And this one goes yellow, right? And then I've got a little bit of a split in the monotony, right? It's not all the same. Boom, boom, boom. All right, now I go to my uploaded photos and I would find my photo in my suit that I like to use, which I did this a long time ago and I've used this photo for quite a bit. I'm going to flip it that way so I'm actually pointing. And you're wondering what this is. How do we get rid of that? Go to Effects, Background Remover, let it work. If I wasn't recording, I could go on and do something else. I realized earlier on set where I was recording this for you guys, and I actually had to throw that recording away because it didn't work well, that I do not touch anything else while that thing's running and I'm recording because it's actually making things take a long time. Now I need one more thing from here because I want to put my logo right there. And then I just need the button. We're almost there, right? Boom, done. So elements. Actually, if I do this, it'll probably bring up recents. There we go. If you want to search for button, by the way, what do you think you type? You type button. This is the first one that'll pop up. All right. Now, something I'll tell you, I think I said it earlier, not on this recording, no. So right here, this is where your face is on the new Facebook outline. So you have to actually be careful to avoid this middle section here. That's why there's nothing printed there. All right. Now we just need one more thing, which is the element or text rather. So I could say, click here for $100 giveaway. Because I'm doing a $100 giveaway for the podcast. And I'm sure you guys already know that because you're seeing this in the future. Right? If you're not seeing this in the future, you're part of the family already. And I told you I would help you and unleash this on you a little bit early, right? Which is cool. No big deal. I made that black because that's what I want there. And I'm going to make this a little bit wider so that I can make the size of the words just a little bit more. It's on 22. I'm going to bring it to, 28. Sounds good. Make it bold. Sounds good. Let's make it actually 32. It does fit. We're in business. Let me raise this up just a little bit here. We're done. We got us a nice banner, right? Nothing too crazy, but it's professional. We got a nice photo showing the face, showing the teeth, smiling, inviting, and presenting myself in the fashion that I want to present myself. Now, if I wanted to present myself like, you know what I mean? Like my normal laid back lifestyle here, yes, I would. And I kind of do. You notice for me, this is my professional, but laid back, right? There's no tie. Long story short, my people, my family, this is it. It's done. It's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. The yellow pops. The yellow, I have a reason, has to do with the psychology of color. And if you're rocking with me moving forward in one of my courses and you're part of the family, you're going to get that breakdown and you're going to understand. You're going to understand. And depending on the way that I section that out and lay that out, you may have already gotten that, right? But one way or the other, there's a reason, okay? There's also a reason why I would use red. I love this black and red layout. but I personally would not use it for what I'm currently doing right now. All right. And there you see the way that I did it initially when I was taking my time. Does it look any different? No, I rushed, right? We might be 15 minutes in, maybe 20 minutes in. That's it. You know what I mean? Now, could we get more fancy? Yeah. Could I take this black layout and delete that and put something else there? Yes. And actually, this with the white background doesn't look bad either. Right? But anyway, only thing, you can't see this, right? But if I wanted to do that, what would I do? Come here, change that to black. Boom, 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 right? I don't like that, right? That made it off. So maybe I would change it to yellow. Things I could do. I could put a photo behind this, right? I could go and make another design layout that I put behind this where I had elements in the background that had colors, or let's say I went to photos and I went with, let me not do that, but let me say, for example, I went with this. Yeah, that's what I want. You see how when I hover it over, boom. That actually looks pretty sick. Pretty sick, right? I didn't think about this at all, but I'm loving this right now. I might actually change mine. If you see this as my background, just remember that you guys inspired this, because that's pretty sick, right? And I could play with that, but I'm going to play with this on my own time and get everything situated. And I suggest you guys go to work on yours and make sure that people know that your business is open. All right. And if you're rocking with me moving forward and you are a freedom seeker, then we've got, other things that we're getting ready to do in the next video. So just hop right in when you're ready. And if you're not, no worries. You probably hopped in to the launch and, listened, downloaded, subscribed and whatnot. And we love you for that. And, you are always welcome. Stay tuned in the email, because you're going to be getting that next little actionable guide going there where, we're going to help you some more. Weave into the fabrics of reality, the dreams, the visions, and the future that you seek. We're freedom seekers, not cellar dwellers. So get out and take action, people. Love you. Have a good one. And I'll see you soon. See you on the other side.